So this is actually the third TED event in Leeds. In September last year, we hosted the very first TED, showcasing 3 iconoclastic speakers and their controversial views on how we innovate the democratization of design and the changing ways in which video games are published. Last month, we held a second event where we joined 60 other cities in a global conversation on a webcast with Melissa Gates, discussing the 10th anniversary of the UN's Millennium Development Goals. So these previous events were very much about bringing TED to Leeds. So those previous events were very much about bringing TEDx to Leeds and introducing the philosophy of the conferences to our local audience. But this year we wanted TED to be about Leeds and specifically to highlight the city's past, its present, but also speculate about the future of cities. And why do we think cities are important as a subject? For humanity, they're the largest technology that we make, to paraphrase the great Kevin Kelly. We live in an increasingly urban planet, coupled with location services, sensor networks, and mobile technology. It's possible to start thinking about what an operating system for a city might mean. And finally, Leeds itself is pretty interesting right now. There's a burgeoning Netroots class, lots of social media, people kind of bootstrapping projects individually without institutional support. There's new political leadership, there's a regenerating city region, we're trying to find a new identity for the city. Coupled with some pretty deep social divides and cuts in public services, as we all know. It's a city that's really at a crossroads, so a very kind of potent subject to explore. So this evening, we have 2 sessions and 7 speakers. For the next couple of hours, we're going to hear some awesome stories about how music, geography, data, history, connectivity, and even psychology can change how we think about a city. One of our speakers had to drop out, Alex Sonsino there at the bottom, but the remaining program is still something that we're really proud of and hope you'll find interesting too. And actually, it looks like sort of white male men are in a bit of a minority there, so that's an interesting outcome. If you're live blogging or twittering, do use the hashtag TEDxLeeds for your photographs, tweets, posts. We do have Wi-Fi here. The details are up there behind me. If you have any trouble, just find one of us and we'll help you configure that. And also feel free to ping myself and Emma Cheshire, my co-producer.